Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today we will review Fighter, a Hindi movie starring Hrithik Roshan, Deepika Padukone, and Anil Kapoor in key roles. The movie is directed by Siddharth Anand. Fighter is an action movie genre. The Indian Air Force has apparently formed a special unit which is called Air Dragons, which consists of elite pilots who are supposed to take on special assignments during combat. It is headed by Group Captain Rakesh Jaising with the call sign Rocky, a role played by Anil Kapoor. This unit has many members, of whom our hero, squadron leader Shamsher Patania, call sign Patty, is one. This role is played by Hrithik Roshan. Patty is apparently a star pilot, but like stars, he is not a team player. He does his own thing, which while may look heroic, but many times it puts his team at risk and does not always translate into victory. Another key member is our heroine Deepika Padukone, who plays the role of squadron leader Meenal Rathod with a call sign Minnie. We are given some hints initially that Patty and Rocky have some personal issues in the past, because of which their relationship is very tense. There are the usual contingent of other team members, a couple with a family, one young fellow, etc. There is a terrorist, Azhar Akhtar, who is causing all kinds of trouble in Kashmir with help from ISI and Pak army. The bombings and terror attacks he masterminds, and how ultimately the air dragons get the better of him form the crux of the story. The first good thing about this movie is the cinematography, the visual effects, and the sets. Since this is a movie about Air Force, this is a very key requirement. The regular camera work in capturing the airplanes, helicopter stunts, as well as the CGI effects have come out quite well. Since this unit is based out of Srinagar, Kashmir, it helps in showing some nice snow capped mountains, lush valleys, etc., which the camera captures beautifully. Some Indian movies have started spending and ensuring a decent level of CGI for the action sequences, and Fighter is definitely one of them. While not top notch, it definitely is decent and believable. So, credit to the director and the team which created this. This movie is mostly screened in 3D. However, the 3D experience is very minimal and does nothing to add to the impact of the visuals. The next thing is acting. Hrithik Roshan is one of the few stars in Indian cinema who can also act. In all scenes, he will provide the appropriate expression with a level of subtlety. He is not limited to some stock generic expressions, one for each emotion. In a character with a lot of backstory but which has not been explored that well on screen, Hrithik Roshan utilizes all the given opportunities to the fullest extent. A great job by him as usual. Deepika Padukone and Anil Kapoor do their parts well. However, the acting of other supporting cast was quite average, like the characters of Bashir Khan and Sartaj Gill. It looked a bit artificial to me. However, since their characters were quite generic, it did not bother me that much. But herein lies one of the biggest issues with this movie. Now, the main drawbacks of this movie are the story, the characters, and the screenplay. This is a really generic and uninspiring movie with a very predictable story arc. The story is just a mashup of Top Gun, Pulwama, and Balakot. However, there is nothing new like some new level of detailing or planning, etc., that is shown, which would increase the dramatic element. The terrorists will just come in and do the attacks, while some bearded fellows and Pakistani officers will mouth some anti India dialogues. The Indian soldiers will retort with some patriotic dialogues and poems to some rousing music and finish off the villains in some generic combat scenes. Of course, there are planes in this one. That's it. Even here, our main characters are supposed to be the best of the best pilots. However, it is not explained to us what exactly is so special that they do in the whole movie, which no one else in the Air Force could have done. The screenplay is quite flat, without any twists or suspense to keep you thrilled or engaged. The characters are very ordinary and something which you have seen before and expect in such movies. A hero with some tragic past, another friend character who will blame him for the tragedy, heroine who is in the Air Force. Of course, someone in her family would have objected to a woman being in the military, guys with old parents or new wife who are bound to get caught or killed, etc. Nothing new. They also mouth similar, if not the same dialogues, which you would have heard in such movies since the 1950s. On the whole, there is not even one scene or character or dialogue which you have not seen or heard or expected. This really brings down the level of engagement and interest in the happenings to a great extent. The songs are also very generic. The mandatory group dance is so boring that it barely registers. Even the mandatory patriotic songs are uninspiring. Overall, the background score is really below average. So, what is the verdict? Fighter is an average watch with decent special effects and good acting by key characters. Fans of Hrithik Roshan may not be disappointed. While it is very predictable, the screenplay does not lag, hence, you will not be bored. If you are looking for some time pass with your family, this might fit your bill, what with this being a Republic Day weekend and all. Otherwise, if you are an action movie fan looking for something novel or thrilling or want some impressive action sequences, you will be disappointed. I will give this a 6 out of 10 stars. I actually wanted to give 5, but my family insists that it deserves at least a 6 just for Rithik's acting. I don't know what you feel. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.